Scorpio, how are you guys? Spiritual Barbie here, welcome back. This is your August 2020 reading. Hope you guys have had a good time so far. Hope July was good for y'all. Let's have a look at the overall energy for you guys. Or the overall energy for Scorpio, the Scorpio collective. This doesn't pertain to anything specifically. It can just be super general. Okay, so Scorpio, I feel like there's things that are being hidden in love that are now beginning to surface to the light. Boom. That's what I see here. And these feel very internal. It feels like things that are hidden within yourself regarding love are now coming to the light. So it's not about you're not going to catch someone doing something. Don't think about that, please. It's about discovering more about yourself. This is all about discovering more about who you are and not hiding anymore, okay? And so we have fluorite, natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. So be who you are, Scorpio, and coming more into this energy of making choices for yourself and not masking. I feel like some of you Scorpios have masked what it is that you've really wanted. You've masked your true desire. Some of you Scorpios were hiding a relationship or are hiding a relationship, and it's going to slowly come to light. Okay, so or you could be slowly revealing it yourself. But it doesn't have to be so literal, okay? It could literally just be like discovering truths within yourself, which is most likely what it is. So we have the Three of Cups here. This feels like a third party situation here. So some of you guys could be discovering something about a third party here. I mean, let's just go on and say it. In a love connection. But funnily enough, your energy and your advice is natural beauty and authenticity. So be yourself as God made you naturally attractive. So I feel like this is not coming, this situation, I'm feeling an energy of it's not that serious on your behalf. Like it's not something that you're gonna be like going through. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna be like, I don't even want to say hunched over in the bed crying, because that's not what it is, but I don't want to paint it that way. It's just not, it's no skin off your back. I don't know what is going on here, Scorpio, but some sort of situation you found yourself in some way, shape, or form, you're discovering, or some sort of secrecy is coming out, and it's just interesting to you, and it feels like you're just kind of around it, and it could bring a little bit of discontent, but not something that's going to completely like depress you and rock your world. I don't even know what's going on, but your advice is to be yourself, okay? Natural beauty and authenticity, Scorpio, and it will all make sense in time. So now we're gonna head on over to love, because I know some of you guys are probably wondering what that is. I know this deck wants to be used again, so I'm gonna keep it out, and I'm gonna switch over to the Thelema Tarot deck, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull some cards for love for August 2020 for the Scorpio collective. What's going on in it? What can Scorpio expect? What's the energy? Four of Cups reversed. So I see here an accepting of something that you didn't accept before, and in you accepting this, you're becoming happier. The Magician here, so something turning out in love a lot better than you thought it would be. So I don't feel like the situation here that we saw in the beginning is necessarily a love relationship. It could be a friendship where you discover that a friendship, maybe one of your friends are a little two-faced a little bit, but okay, who cares? Like, okay, she's two-faced, whatever. It feels like, oh, that's crazy, but well, but I feel like when it comes to love, ooh, Scorpio, look at that. That is nice. When it comes to love, Scorpio, you are manifesting better than you thought. Like you're bringing in something in love or in a particular love connection that is really what you want, but not even just what you want, like better than what you want. Better than what you thought you wanted, okay? And lastly, we have the King of Wands with the Ace of Cups here. I really love that energy. And this could be a spouse, this could be a partner, this could be someone that you're newly realizing that you're in love with, someone that you're seeing, you know. But I see here, Scorpio, a renewed passion, a renewed excitement, a renewed vigor. This person, I definitely feel like this is a king of action, so they're definitely doing a lot of stuff to warrant this. Someone is doing something to warrant your feeling like they are the hotshot king of wands, and you're just super into this guy, which I think you really like him, okay? I think you really, really like him, okay? Or her, but I really feel like Scorpio, it's a him. Come on, the lovers. Okay, so I really see here the main thing or the first thing that pops up here. It could be the first thing that happens in August, or it could be the main energy of August, and it's not a bad main energy. And what it is realizing the opportunities that have been around you all along when it comes to love. And these opportunities are, they can be few, they can be far between, they can be so many. But you're realizing how available in proximity and how just available energetically they were for you. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. So I see here with the devil showing up here with the 5 of Wands reversed. There is a little bit of like toxicity here. Virgo had the same sort of energy showing up in the same area. So some of you Scorpios be dealing with a Virgo and vice versa. I see that a lot in my readings sometimes, where it's like a Virgo's dealing with a Scorpio or a Scorpio's dealing with a Virgo. So, you know, if that's the case, you know. So I feel like you're finally taking this opportunity to, there's an opportunity that's been around you, and it's around love. You know what I'm trying to say? And it has to do with taking a deeper look, and it has to do with breaking out of things that bind us and control us, and regaining faith. Okay, this is really positive. This is a very spiritual experience with the Star and the Devil. This is a very spiritual experience you're gonna be having in love. I want to move on to the Magician because this is super positive. Some of you guys have been manifesting love, have been manifesting something in a particular connection. You're gonna see it come to pass in August, and you're gonna really freaking love it. The 6 of Swords here. So if you've been trying to manifest reconciling, moving out of a really difficult time in a connection, you are going to be doing it. The Moon showing up here with the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords is saying that the universe has been behind whatever it is that has been plaguing your particular connection, or just your love life in general. Whatever it is, like some of you guys can feel like your love life has been very difficult. It's been, you know, riddled with deceit and all that stuff, and you're wondering what that is. Or it could be very recent, where you've been feeling shut out in a particular connection. You've been feeling shut out when it comes to love, and it's like the Moon showing up here is saying that the universe is going to deliver a big answer to your prayer, ginormous answer. You know, a big sun is going to come out and shine. I love seeing the Moon in a situation, because always it means that the situation is going to turn out amazing. It's going to turn out exactly the way you want it to be, and so much better, okay? And that's what you're manifesting, and I feel like you guys are getting that this month. That's what I feel, okay? And you're going to see it this month, because you're definitely going to feel a lot better mentally. You're going to feel a lot more positively about it, so you can take more action, and that will allow things to come in even more. So you guys, this is really positive. I really love this Magician energy in your love life this August. Okay, it's all about staying optimistic. That's my game. That's the game I play, about being optimistic. So it's really good that you're staying that way. So now I want to move on to the King of Wands, okay? And we have the King of Wands with the Ace of Cups. This handsome man is coming in with love, or your heart is overspilling with love. If both of you guys are in love with each other, let's just be honest, come on. Even though you're showing up as the Queen of Cups though, which you are. So it might be you, but this person's definitely, they're doing a lot to warrant this. They're putting in a lot of effort. I really feel like this king is doing a lot of stuff. He really is truly showing up as the King of Wands. Like, so this is like, you're really going to be feeling it. And I think if you guys have been in a relationship for a long time, you can feel like renewed passion for this person. I feel like you guys, especially if you've been together for a minute, or things have been a little difficult, they've been a little shoddy, they've gone and then they stopped, or they've, you know, kind of been confusing. I feel like when it comes to this situation here, you're moving out of the habits that one or both of you both have. This person's definitely moving out of a bad habit that's caused that, but so are you. And this is now allowing love to really flow, okay? The Hermit energy showing up here. So this is something that you're going to be very fixated on. I feel like this person here this new beginning here that's really exciting, that's getting really good, you're really going to be fixated on it. I feel like the majority of your attention is going to be on it. Let's just be kind of frank. I don't really need Y cards, but sometimes I want to get a Y card, and I see the Five of Swords showing up here. It's not upright, it's not reversed. I really feel like this person feels like they have done something to hurt you, or they have, you know, maybe they've said the wrong thing, they have taken the wrong sort of action. They've just kind of, maybe they feel like they've kind of not really been very fair to you, and they're coming in this way because they really want to make it right. And I really feel like you don't have to beg this person to do anything when it comes to this whole situation here. You don't, because when this person comes in, they don't need any sort of push to do it, because that's the energy I'm feeling with this person. Like, they're so motivated to kind of come in and prove who they are and prove how they feel towards you and prove how serious they are. The Emperor is showing up, so this person is very serious about you, or they're an Aries, but it doesn't matter. Even if they are an Aries and they're showing up, like they're showing up with the Lovers, you're the Ace of Wands, this person's very, very, very much in love with you. But I feel like you guys have both been triggering each other, and I feel like they have been triggering you, and they know that they have, and now they want to make it right. So this is so freaking cute. It makes my heart flutter. I love this. I'm gonna go ahead and get Oracle energy for you. This is so positive. I love seeing readings like this. This is what I like. I'm so happy. Okay, so Scorpio, let's have a look-see at the message Spirit has for you. Larimar, sensitive emotions. Times of heightened emotion and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. Okay, so Scorpio, you gotta take some time out for yourself a little bit this month, because Four of Cups energy, I feel like that's the only thing that you're going to be having a little bit of difficulty with. And like I said, it could be the overall energy. It could be the energy of just like for the beginning of this month. Remember, it was just the first card that came out. So whatever this is just to counteract it. They just want you to know that you are just, your emotions are just very heightened at this time, okay? So whatever it is that you're feeling in August, whatever it is that you're experiencing, or whatever it is that's going on, remember that your feelings and your emotions are just very heightened currently. And that's it, okay? So now we're going to move on to your career sector. Okay. Money. Okay, let's have a look-see. Okay. So, Scorpio, what's going on in your career, your money sector, okay, for the month of August 2020, okay, for our Scorpio beautiful ladies and gents. So, some of you guys, I feel like you've been wanting money. I mean, you haven't been, but you've really been wanting money. You've been really setting your intention on it and getting very real about it, or wanting to get very real about it. But I feel like a lot of you guys who are saying, I've been wanting to, you are actually quite real about it. Okay, so cut yourself some slack, alright? Take it easy. That's another message I'm getting. Cut yourself some slack. Alright, so let's have a look at career, money, August 2020 for the beautiful Scorpio collective. First card just came out, okay, along with the second. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, so Scorpio, someone's not feeling themselves. Scorpio, you're not feeling yourself, or someone around you isn't feeling themselves, okay? Someone around you isn't feeling themselves, or you are not feeling yourself. And, you know, I'm going to look at the next card that comes next to it, and it's the Four of Wands. So, wow. Huh. I'm not sure if this is together or separate. I'm going to get another card on the... Sorry, Scorpio, my memory just filled up. But there is someone around you at work who does not have your best interest at heart. There's someone around you that you either work with that is not a good person. They're not a good person. They don't actually have your back, okay? And they're very much about themselves. They're very insecure. But I feel like this person, they're telling you about this person because this person may attempt to make amends with you. They may attempt to come into your life. They may attempt to work with you. They may attempt to do stuff with you, but they're not your friend. They're not. There's someone here who is definitely going to betray your confidence, without a doubt. And also there's someone here who just isn't a good person. Like, but they're telling you about them because they're coming towards you, especially at work. They just, I don't like this person. All right. So the next thing we have here is the Four of Wands. Okay. So we have happiness here with the four celebration, but the Four of Pentacles here is clinging on though, okay? So some of you guys could be clinging on to a work situation or clinging on, what is this? Four of Pentacles. What do you celebrate? What is this? The Lovers. Oh. Okay. So some of you guys, your money situation is actually pretty good, right? Aw, I love this cute little cat. I just noticed this adorable little cat on the card. It's so cute, right in the corner. Adorable. Sorry, you guys, I won't make him focus. Okay, the cat, so cute over there. So, some of you guys, there is, you guys are content with the way your money is or the way your career is, but you kind of know that you're settling a little bit. Okay, so you're not like unhappy with it, like there's so many perks to it, but there's another part of you that knows that you're kind of like, you know, kind of boxed in, and you'd rather be a little more, just a little more free. That's what I feel like you just want to be a little more free, and I feel like that's what you're feeling this month. I don't know if you're celebrating, you know, acknowledging this, or you're celebrating this about yourself, or you're just happy in a situation and you're finding like this card is just telling you that your situation is happy, but you know that you want more. Seven of Pentacles showing up here. It feels like it's something that you're kind of considering, you're not sure about. You're not sure about either investing into, or when to invest into it, or how to invest into it. There's something around you know, investing into a new path, investing into yourself, that comes up here, that is something that you're kind of thinking about, or something that you have been doing and you're waiting for the results of that. But as you're doing that, you're realizing that something is kind of boxing you in. You're celebrating something. Scorpios, if you guys are working on something, oh, that's so positive. If you guys are working on something, you can see an improvement in it, but it doesn't take away from the fact that maybe whatever it is that you are doing for it, it's not exactly what you want to be doing. Okay, and you're going through a path of self-discovery. Wow, this lady is nasty. I'm sorry, I don't want to go back to her, but I just want you to watch out for someone. Okay, all right, so the last thing, what's the last or the final energy that I'm seeing here for your career, your finances? The King of Pentacles reversed. Oh no. Okay, let's clarify that. The Knight of Pentacles. Oh, some of you guys Scorpio. What is this? Five of Wands reversed. Huh. Who is this person? Why are they here? What is this? The Moon. Oh. So you guys, you may be in a situation right now where your finances, you're not sure about what's happening with it, or you're having to take a look at your at a lack mentality. For some of you guys, your money is fine, but you're wanting to manifest more. Or more streams of it, but you have kind of like a way of taking action when it comes to material things or money or career that is limiting, okay? And you're coming out of that, okay? You're taking a look at that, and they just want you to know that this situation is going to turn out amazing, okay? So there is a little bit of facing an insecurity, because the Moon showing up here, it kind of is projections. It's not really real. So I don't see you guys actually losing a ton of money. So I wanted to make sure about that, just to let you know. I don't see you actually losing a ton of money, but I see you kind of facing those fears of it. Look at that. The Devil shows up here. I see you facing those fears of it, and facing the frustration of it through something that comes up that seems like it's going to be a big deal, but it's not actually a big deal. It works out perfectly, even better than you thought, but it just shows you and it just triggers you so that you can unmask that side of you, and you can deal with the frustration of it, and you can process it and release those shackles and binds. So this is very interesting. Some of you Scorpios, if you're in the occult field, if you're in the occult industry, right, you need to trust more in your intuition, in your gut. You need to probably, if you're a practitioner, you may need to clean your energy more. You just may need to like revamp your energy a little bit, okay? Some of you Scorpios may be having trouble with your image. You may be wanting to revamp your image. I feel like some of you guys feel like not like yourself. Like you may not feel attractive, and I'm not saying that your career, especially if you're a woman, like your career, you don't need to be like the hottest thing in the world, but some of you guys may just prefer to just feel your to look your best or to feel your best, but some of you guys are not feeling your best, or you're addressing and taking a look at the parts of you that are insecure, that are this, that are that. And it could be coming because, or you could be doing this because of the fact that you are triggered by someone in your life that shows up as this, and they're mirroring that on you. So this could be a very negative person, it could be a very conniving person, it could be somebody who does anything to win, it could be somebody who doesn't, you know, share things. It could be somebody who, you know, won't do certain things to help other people get ahead. Like, it's kind of someone who kind of uses you, your work, and they promise you that, oh, I'm gonna get you ahead, and they don't do anything for you, they just used you. And I feel like you could be, if you're interacting with someone like that, or you're dealing with the pain of having dealt with someone like that, or having dealt with someone who put you down or something like that. This is a psycho bitch that some of you guys have dealt with, and I feel like this person or this energy is helping you release that wilting flower in you, so that you stand up for yourself and you don't put up with nonsense, and you trust your intuition and you honor your gut, okay? So that you can follow your dreams, okay? So that's what I wanted, because I know my guides are never gonna sit there and give me, hi Scorpio, how are you guys? Spiritual Barbie here. So it's a few days later. Whoops. Hate the sound of that fan. So it's a few days later, and I realized that I didn't finish filming. Well, I did finish. My camera dies and shuts off whenever it feels like. So I didn't get to get an oracle card for you, and I didn't really finish your reading of that person that you're going to be working with that is a little sketchy. I was just going over it to edit it, and I realized I never finished it. So I'll pull one more card on your financial and your career situation, and then I'm going to also go ahead and pull an oracle energy. I almost don't want this deck. Sometimes I'm like tired of this deck here. This is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. I don't know. Do you guys ever get tired of decks? I get tired of them. I need a million decks, because I will always get tired of my decks. I always want something new to look at. Okay, so we have Unikite Answered Prayers. I wasn't really focused. So we have heightened intuition, be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it is trustworthy, and then we also have a Unikite Answered Prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. So some of you guys could be getting a wish fulfilled in career. Once again, I wasn't focused on it. Okay, that could just be for like what I was just talking about. Now I'm going to focus my energy. I'm going to ask for the oracle energy or the oracle advice, the underlying energy as well. What Scorpio needs to understand about their career and their finances for the month of August 2020, and or finances for the month of August 2020. Just any advice, just anything they need to understand. So underlying energy, before we even grab the card and turn that up right, is rubellite, right? And rubellite has to do with passion and purpose. And so I feel like a lot of Scorpios, you're being urged to work on your passion and your purpose, and you possibly have been feeling enthusiastic about work or about material, you know, acquiring material things that might be on your bucket list for a while, Scorpio. I know a couple Scorpios, and most Scorpios I know are about their money. Okay, so you guys are probably about your money right now, or you're probably about, you know, a project right now that maybe it's not necessarily all about the money for you, but it's something that you're very passionate about. And so, you know, you're going to have a lot of energy and excitement this month to focus on your passion and your purpose, and you absolutely should. Okay, so let's have a look at the energy that actually fell out. And we have molded by unconventionality. Your unique abilities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different, my Scorpio ladies and gents. Okay, so you know, some of you guys may be letting your freak flag fly this month, or you just need to understand that about your finances and of your career. So some of you guys, you may have like different financial situations. You may have, you know, you may work a job that's kind of risky. I know I do. Outside of tarot, the other stuff I do for work is, you know, maybe not everybody would agree with it, but I love what I do and I can embrace it fully, and I really don't care what people think about what I do for a living, because you're not paying my fucking bills, right? So, but it's what I do is definitely very unconventional, right? And so, you know, some of you Scorpios could have a very unconventional job, and I just use that as an example. I'm not trying to change the energy or the attention from Scorpio. Please don't think that. I just ramble a lot in my room. I ramble a lot in this office. This is what I do when I turn the camera. I ramble. Okay, so, you know, there's something unconventional about you guys. Don't deny that. Don't hide that. Don't try to be like the next broad or the next guy. Just be who you are, Scorpio. And it really doesn't matter what people have said, because this card does talk about sometimes feeling or actually being bullied in the past or currently, or you know, because of the fact that you are who you are. You may feel like you were bullied a lot, or you were bullied a lot and you couldn't really be who you were, so maybe you hid yourself or whatever. You know, we're not doing that anymore. And this month it's really important to embrace the parts of you that people necessarily, it's not, you don't see it outside a lot, but that's who you are. So the final card we have here is the Queen of Wands again. Scorpio, you can't get away from this lady. Okay, so some of you guys are definitely highly strongly interacting with a fire sign woman. Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be. Now her energy is showing up upright. Okay, so it's nothing you really need to worry about too much, but I think that this is more like a sort of advice as well for some of you guys. Now, some of you guys, this could be somebody that you're interacting with. You could be doing business with a Queen of Wands type. You could be really stepping into Martian energy. Scorpio is, I think, 1/3 Mars and 2/3 water, or 2/3 Pluto and 1/3 Mars, or something like that. Scorpio is it's kind of a Martian planet. Mars is exalted in Scorpio, and so the Queen of Wands, I say Mars because it's fire, and the Queen of Wands is a fiery energy, and so a lot of times, you know, when you really step into your energy, Scorpio, and depending on what Scorpio is in your chart, and if you have a stellium or something, you may show up as the Queen of Wands more often than you would perceive so, because you're a water sign. But it feels like in your finances, it really is important for you to be confident, for you to be out there, for you to be sure of who you are, for you to not care what other people think, for you to be proud of what you're selling or proud of who you are. If you are your brand, then you need to be proud of who you are. That is really important this month, because some of you guys could be meeting a like-minded type of person, like this Queen of Wands, that can help propel you forward, or it's a key relationship in your journey, or some of you guys are stepping into this power and using this energy and creating something with it. Now, this energy is highly attractive, highly alluring, highly magnetic. Okay, wherever it shows up in, you usually start to attract a lot of things in within the next 6 months. You start to attract a lot of opportunities in business, and a lot of opportunities in finances, a lot of opportunities when it comes to buying things, or even getting good deals. If you're a seller, you know, you get good deals or something like that. This energy, whatever it is that you're wanting to attract in, you can attract it, and you will attract it in. It's not even a matter of time. It's like literally like you don't even care about time anymore. But I feel like also this energy is important because some of you guys are very burdened by your financial situation, or you just stressed out by your career. Your work stresses you out. Your money, it bothers you. Especially when I see the Six of Pentacles like this, I can understand why somebody would be overwhelmed if you're having trouble, you know, when it comes to receiving money and the flow of money, which is you have to give money and then you take money. And if you're having trouble with receiving money and taking money in, but, you know, money seems to be flowing out, and it's not your fault necessarily. It's like you just have these bills and you have these things that come up. I really feel like you really need to let go of that burden of it and just try not to carry all that weight, and understand that for some of you guys, this burden of give and take, it is from a past cycle, or a cycle that's just ending, that you can now let go of, okay? And you really need to free yourself from that. Either way, you know, you really just got to try not to worry about things. You find your own way to not worry about money and not worry about finances, and also not worry about give and take when it comes to, you know, business and doing, you know, cooperating with others, you know, signing contracts, doing deals with other people. Don't worry about people scamming you and stuff like that, because people scam themselves. People who try to scam other people, like the woman, or the energy that we had in the beginning of the reading where there was an untrustworthy person in your environment at work. Somebody like that, you know, you don't really need to worry about that. You know, that's not a big deal. That's not going to be a big part of your life. That's a lesson that you're going to learn. That person is chosen to be a lesson in people's lives. And that's that, you know. You don't really need to worry too much about that. It's so much about not carrying burdens, okay? It's so much about not worrying about people hurting other people, or people hurting you, or you getting cut out of this. And don't worry about that. Just create, do what you need to do what you got to do. The universe has got your back. I know it's saying that right now. Some of you guys are like, well, the universe always says it has my back, and it never has it. And that could be why we have citrine that keeps showing up here, unnecessary worry. Some of you guys may be worried a lot about your career and your finances. And trust me, it's understandable. I'm never going to tell somebody not to worry about their money, and if I am telling you, and if it sounds like I'm or I'm saying it, it's like more like spirit, because I'm the first person who worries about money all the time, or just worries, you know, if money is something that I need to worry about, I would worry about it, you know. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you not to worry about things, right? But for me personally, that's coming from spirit, you know, to trust and to not worry and to understand that you are amazing and that you have gifts, and your gifts are worth something, and so you need to be who you are. Okay, Scorpio? So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm the Spiritual Barbie. Finally, I'm closing out this reading. I think there was another sign that the video cut off too when I was in the middle of speaking. Hopefully I could find it while I'm editing. If not, sorry. Okay, so if you want to work with me personally, you can do so by checking out the description down below. My information's down there. If you don't want to work with me for whatever reason or the other, but you still want to support the channel, I do have a link in the description for my PayPal. You can donate to the channel. It is very, very helpful. The donations that I do get help to keep running this business. Businesses don't just run, like, especially something like this. It takes money, it takes effort, it takes people's cooperation for everybody to get what they want out of this, you know? Any amount that you could give is still so sweet. It's still so kind, it's still so thoughtful, it's still something, you know? And I just want to also say, I appreciate, I'm so thankful for the donations I do get to this channel. It means so much to me. It helps run this channel. I mean, YouTube has been hell for the past few years. Let me just be honest. For me, it has been not fun for me for the past few years. I've not had fun since 2018, late 2018, on YouTube. It's really just been riding my coattails and, you know, eating my money too. But I still love doing this, and I'm not gonna stop, and I appreciate the help, okay? So if you don't want to book a reading, then go ahead and do that. But if you are interested in booking a reading, go ahead and email, you know, go ahead and book a session. My thing is that I don't always take every client I meet online, okay? Because it's just like, sometimes I feel like maybe I'm not necessarily the best psychic for you. Maybe I don't necessarily offer the best services for you. And, you know, I just feel like I can't take everybody, okay? So feel free to email down below. I may or may not take you on as a client. And it's something I've started doing recently, okay? All right, so that's what I started doing recently on YouTube. Okay, because everybody I meet in person, I kind of know if they need a reading. I'll know if it's a load of crap, or I'll know if I don't, you know, just not to go there, or just whatever. I don't know. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys next time. Enjoy this. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you enjoy the month of August 2020. And we'll talk in September. Bye bye.